50 trains, 24 car length. So that will be produced in ICF. For that, the propulsion system tenders have been floated already, because propulsion system is a long lead item. So these tenders have been floated, and we are going to finalize the tender in probably next 15 to 20 days. Once the tender is in hand, then the car body furnishing tenders will be finalized, and we have got a timeline of about 24 months. But then that is, we will be trying to produce much better. Before that, maybe 18 months after the tenders are finalized, we will produce the sleeper car trains in ICF also, which will be 24 car length, and they will be having a pantry car. So the train will be suitable for traveling for much more long distances, like Rajdhani Express from Chennai to Delhi. So in 24 months we will be having those trains also.
Apart from this, any agreement or the production been going for the foreign exports?
As far as export, you are talking about export potential, and there is certainly a lot of export potential. These trains are broad gauge trains, and basically they will be suitable for areas where broad gauge are available. But at the moment we have got so much order book. Our order book for Indian Railway, Indian requirement is so high that we are not actually exploring the export right now. Maybe after 3 to 4 years, when we are saturating the Indian market totally, then we will get into the export side. But potentially certainly there.
50 trains ordered, that's fully for ICF, or is it been delegated to some other railway?
No, all 50 will be produced live.
50 or 15?
50.
Will it be fully developed at ICF?
Fully be developed in ICF and fully be manufactured in ICF.
Because in the existing arrangement, all the 10 trains have been awarded to ICF. From ICF, you have given it to BM.
What we have done is, because we are already having a lot of chair car trains on our hand, and even the sleeper version was important to be introduced quickly. So what we have done was, we have developed all the designs, and we have developed all the vendors, and then we gave an order to BML to produce this. With the help of ICF, our designs and our vendors, it was contracted to BML for production.
So what about the cost? The coaches were nearly 3,000 production here.
Yeah.
What's the target for this year?
This year our target is around 3,500. But I think we'll be producing much more, because
DPRS?
DPRS we are last year produced around 1,500. This year how much will be producing? 16. Around 1,600 coaches of DPRS will be producing this year.
What about the covers?
All of these trains are having coverage. All the trains, all the Vande Bharat trains are having coverage. All the versions of Vande Bharat, which includes the Namo Bharat, what we produce, and what we used to call as Vande Metro, the Namo Bharat train, that also we have produced, that is also having coverage.
But how it is working, sir? Actually, we faced a lot of accidents recently. But how it's working? The cover system in train is okay. But what of the track?
See, the coverage system has got two portions. One is on the locomotive, or the train, and one is the wayside on the track. So unless you have got both the systems, the coverage is not effective. But we have to start somewhere. So all the locomotives and all the trains have been asked to, all the loco manufacturers and train manufacturers, that is like us and CLW and DLW, we have been asked to install coverage in all the trains. In the meanwhile, the construction and open line is also establishing coverage in all the wayside tracks. So already this year, I think, I'm not sure the exact figures, but almost more than 10,000, I think 10,000 kilometers already commissioned with coverage. So wherever coverage is commissioned on the tracks, this both in synchronous, they'll be working.
What is the future plan for ICF, sir? Any other update? So already used Vande Bharat, now it's sleeper. So
right now we have got orders for Vande Bharat sleeper version, 50 trains of that. And then we also have orders for 7 more Vande Metro, that is Namo Bharat trains. For that we are now ordering the propulsion system, which we think of doing it next year. And then one prototype of metro, freight version of Vande Metro, Vande Bharat we are going to produce. So that will be very helpful for transportation of parcels like Amazon, Flipkart, and high-end parcels which they want timely deliveries. So once the prototype is manufactured and put into service, we'll see how is the market reacting to that product. If it is encouraging, then we'll also produce that.
When can we expect that prototype to be ready?
That prototype will be ready this year 100%. By this financial year, the prototype of freight Vande Bharat will be produced.
Financial?
This financial year.
Before the end of the financial year?
Before the end of financial year.
The maximum line is the 160 km per hour. हम लोग का ट्रैक में वो
See, the upgradation of tracks is a continuous process, and lot of sections have already been identified by Government of India for upgrading to 160 kmph. But at the moment, lot of tracks are also being upgraded to 130 kmph. So it's a gradual process. 130 kmph to 160 kmph. For example, Chennai-Delhi route, I think most of it is only converted to 130 kmph, and now the project is also on. DPR has been prepared for 160 kmph. So that project also will be taken up.
How many seats are disabled?
Excuse me?
The literature you provided says train collision avoidance system. This is a earlier version.
Yeah, train collision. The new name for train collision avoidance system is Kavach. It's a totally indigenous produced product.
Can we say every train driven rolled out of ICF fitted with Kavach?
Every Vande Bharat type of trains is being fitted.
Vande Bharat.
Sir, how many seats disabled?
In this? For disabled purpose. Disabled how many are there? Total four. About four berths are there for disabled. They are in the DTC, that is the front coach 2 are there and the rear coach 2 are there.
What about the LHB production, sir?
Easy to access.
Easy to access, yes, because we have got enough room and
Vande Bharat, it's little up on the platform.
so that has to be taken care. That has to be taken care by the open line. The train is coming to.
What is the status of the hydrogen bomb?
Hydrogen, yes, hydrogen also one prototype is under manufacture. This is actually being manufactured by Medha and in collaboration with ICF and Southern Railway. So the two power cars are going to be manufactured in ICF, and already the first shell has come here, and in fact in the next 4 months we'll be commissioning the first power car, and maybe in the 6 months second power car. So 6 months from now we'll be doing trials of hydrogen train.
So what,
It will be, yeah, all these trains are distributed power, so there are actually technically EMUs. So yes, it's a EMU.
what about LHB production?
LHB production also we are enhancing because there is a lot of demand for LHB also. So this year, as I said, 3,500 coaches will be LHB. Out of that, 1,600 will be DPRS and balance are LHB. And next year the production plan we have not yet received, but what I understand is that a lot of enhancement of LHB will be there. So next year we may have to actually produce up to 4,000 coaches.
Sir, how much is this train expects to compared to the regular LHB coaches? What would be the production cost of that coach of LHB?
See, this train is approximately 120 crores, 16 car. But you cannot actually compare LHB to this train because LHB train is a train without, LHB coaches do not have locomotives. So you have to add 2 locomotives. So it is having 2 locomotives inbuilt. So the cost of LHB, I can't give you offhand figure. I think around 10 crores.
About 7 to 8 crores.
8 to 7 to 8 crores. Because again, there's a GS type train, coach, AC coach. So you have to basically look at AC coaches. Because they're all AC coaches. And then you have to add the AC coach cost and 2 locomotive costs also. Certainly this train will be slightly costlier than the old coach. But more or less I think maybe 20 crores or so.
Is there any challenges which ICF been facing on the speed thing?
Excuse me?
Is there any challenges which you've been facing, particularly on the speed and radius, the brake system?
See, we have already produced the train from right from 2018 onwards, so I think all the challenges have been, we have come over all the challenges. Now it's very smooth sailing actually, so there are no challenges right now because we have standardized, we have stabilized all of the technology, brakes portion, TAPS, TCMS, communications, roads, everything are now in place. We do not have any issues.
Can you about the overall cost of the particular
Excuse me?
Can you explain the overall cost of the prototype?
Overall cost?
Yeah, overall cost, like how much is that?
The cost I said is about 120 crores. The whole train is 120 crores because it's a train set. We cannot break up the coach-wise cost.
How long would be trying to develop the prototype?
This one? We have given about 1 year back order. Or 1 year back. The order was given 1 year back.
Sir, any order from AC local from Chennai?
I cannot.
Understand any order. What we are making understand they continue. 1 week, 2 weeks.
That means yes. Okay, one EMU rake of AC is I think allotted to Southern Railway. So this is actually we don't directly deal with what is given to the other railways because we are only producing and whatever allotment comes from the board. So one allotment has come to Southern Railway, so we'll be handing over one train to Southern Railway.
When can we expect?
AC EMU.
When can we expect?
First train has gone, second train, third train will go to Southern Railway. Maybe in board will decide.
But third rake will be from 1 month from now? End of December. Around December. Maybe end of December.
December. One EMU. Whole car.
EMU car.
Whole car AC.
Okay. Thank you very much. On the sleeper. On the Bharat sleeper.
Sir, do we stop producing this train 18?
This is extra train 18. See what happened was
Sleeper question, I'm saying.
chair car. Chair car we already produced 76 trains.
Yeah, 76.
And our order is for 97 trains. So we will be producing the balance this year and next year. I think in this year 10 more trains will produce. In the balance we have 76, 86 by end of this year. And 11 more, 4 to 5 months of next year.
Because there has been an issue with other sectors, other zones where the coaches were produced but have not been put into operation.
No. That is not true at all. We are just waiting for the right time to inaugurate. So last time almost 8 to 9 trains were inaugurated. Now there are no trains waiting for inauguration.
Right. So currently we have 20 more trains to be produced.
We will be producing 20 more. RCF will be producing about RCF will be producing about between RCF and MCF they will be producing 25 trains.
Okay.
So they are producing 25 and I will be producing 20 more. 21 more. So 25 plus 21, about 40.
So 76, 75 has already been rolled out. Whatever the target set in 2019. Okay, that has been rolled out and 45 is...
I'm talking about 76 of the second version. Actually, we have produced 2 more in the first version. So 78 trains are already working and 47 more will be produced. Chair cars.
Okay, it will not stop.
In fact, I will tell you that now that talking about chair car, because of the popularity, Railway Board has asked us to increase the length of the trains. So far we have produced a lot of 8 car and 16 car trains. Now we are going to produce only 20 car trains.
20 cars?
Yes. In fact, 3 of the 20 car trains are already produced. I think one is commissioned also. Northern Railway, that Banaras to Delhi is already converted to, it was actually 16 car earlier. Now it is converted to 20 car. And we also sent out 2 more 20 car trains. And whatever trains we are going to produce from now on will be 20 car. So that's because of the such good popularity of the train.
So the remaining 21 brakes would be all 20 cars.
Okay, the rest of the coaches that are produced by ICF. Okay, now the design of not only the train 18, sleeper version also will be with ICF.
Yes. This is also with ICF.
Will be owned by ICF. Great.
Thank you.
Can you have a minute to bite in English?
Yeah.